Hi Virgo, welcome to Light Sage Intuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys more than you know. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so this may not resonate fully for each of you. If you find this isn't your message, you might want to check out one of the videos for your other planetary placements. Also, my intention is that this reading is timeless, so whenever it is that you feel yourself drawn to watch it, that's when it's intended for you. I did get some channeled messages as I was shuffling for you guys, and I want to share those with you. First, someone has been having some health issues, stomach pains, gas, bloating. You have developed a wheat allergy, and you need to check into this with your doctor. I also heard Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. Specifically the line, I see a red door and I want to paint it black. So I don't know who that's for, but there you go. And then I saw children in a field. It was dusk. The sun had basically already set. It was almost dark. It was a field. There was it was lined by trees, and there was a stream, and there were children playing. I think maybe it was hide and go seek, and there were fireflies everywhere. I mean, just lighting up the night. You were about 7 or 8, maybe 9. And when this was happening, you had an encounter with a spirit. You had a conversation. And you, this was your spirit guide. And it is, they want you to know that it was one of your spirit guides, and they want you to know that they're always with you. But the message is, hearing this memory is going to trigger that for you. You haven't thought about that since it happened. I mean, maybe immediately after, but in years, like it's like you've forgotten that memory. But hearing this is triggering this for you. And the message is for you that it's time for you to reconnect, to open yourself and to redevelop, or to develop and strengthen that connection that you have with your spirit guide, because you guys have work to do and it's time to get started. Anyway, that's what I got for that. Let's get into your reading. So I did pull an oracle card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. This is the crowning energy for your reading. And before having read this card, I have to say I don't know exactly what it means, but I wasn't surprised to see this because it makes me think of you, Virgo. Virgo is symbolized by the Virgin, which actually means quite different than what we interpret that to mean today. It originally, virgin meant bound to no man. Artemis, the goddess that's the virgin in mythology, was bound to no man. She didn't marry. She chose her partners because she wanted to, because she was there, but she was bound to no one. But really the reason why I'm associating this with Virgo is because Artemis is the huntress. She's strong, she's powerful, she's a hunter. And I really get that energy from this Jaguar card. I am going to read this one from the book. It's the only one that I'll read. But I think the book has great messages, and I want you guys to hear what it has to say. So Jaguar, the essence. The jaguar is the protector of all life in the Amazon, and in times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. Jaguar calls to you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you well. And as I look at the other cards in this reading, I do see the connection between this. For this section right here, I drew these oracle cards, and at the bottom of the deck you have the Art of Seduction, which is about love, passion, seduction. It can be someone using their feminine wiles. It's feminine energy. but it can be someone using their feminine wiles to manipulate. No, it doesn't have to be bad, and we manipulate things all the time in our lives as the magician. But I feel more for you. You are going to there. You're coming up. People are going to notice you. Things are starting to happen. You are very appealing and attractive, and people are just being drawn to you. This is starting for you. I feel like you feel it. You're sensing it. You're starting to see it. What you have here at the heart of the matter is bloom and morning dew, girl. And bloom is about, I feel like you guys are blooming. You have been, and you're about to bust forth into this beautiful, powerful flower. You are discovering your strength, your abilities, your path, what you're here to do, and that you have something very strong and significant, but you are, you have been lacking in confidence, and you need to release your fears. That's Morning Dew Girl. Release your fears and bloom into what you are intended to be. There's something amazing about you, and you are blooming and blossoming into this. Be confident. Find your confidence. If you don't feel it, fake it. You've got it. With Morning Dew Girl, so this is about releasing your fears and, again, stepping into your confidence, being confident in who you are, and creating the life that you know is intended for you. You, not ironically, but appropriately, you also have, I feel like both of these cards kind of have similar meanings. This is information about this. Weaving flowers is about creating things of beauty, creating things from your environment around you, from the things at hand. You're using your spiritual knowledge and your earthly knowledge, your energy and tangible things in the world around you, things that you have learned to begin to create something that is going to be a tremendous beauty and goodness that you're going to be putting out into the world. Excuse me. You also have abracadabra, which is very similar to the magician, which is your crowning card down here. This is about magic, patterns, synchronicities. This is card speaking about how you have the ability to manifest and create the magic in your life, to create your life with your own magic, to manifest and bring into being what you see and what you know and what it is that you want to create. This is also about recognizing patterns, as well as realizing that you have the ability to draw on divine power to understand and unlock the keys and the mysteries of the universe. Very powerful. You guys are very powerful. Here, this is influencing or factors influencing this. You have the butterfly garden. This is about, one, it's about recognizing the beauty and the moments in your life, being here now. But it's also about paying attention to the small things, to the details, which I feel like, Virgo, you're very detail-oriented. But pausing in that moment when you see something that makes you wonder, that catches you and just brings awe, a feeling of awe to you, no matter how small, because out of small things you're going to have huge realizations and understandings. I feel like you're going to encounter something that appears very small, and as you contemplate that and you think about that, you're going to have some huge epiphanies and realizations. You also have White Rose of Hope. So this is your potential outcome. I feel like the universe, divine, your spirit guides are working with you, helping you to develop this confidence, to understand your abilities and your powers and what it is that you're here to do, so that you can come forth in confidence and deal with these shadow aspects of yourself. Because when you face that and transmute that within yourself, what you're going to be able to bring forward to the world and share with everyone else is going to be monumental. But you have so much hope and so much help around you to help create this. It's beautiful energy surrounding you, Virgo. What you have in your tarot reading crowning you is the Magician. Again, I mean, you are all over manifesting and creating this world that you see, bringing into the world, giving birth to what it is that you have imagined. Um, you have also been manifesting a huge change in your life. Sorry, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower. So you are going through a huge transformation and change in your life. You could be completely deconstructing ideologies or beliefs that you've held your whole life and seeing everything in a whole new light. And this new perspective, this new light, this new foundation that you're building for yourself is going to be incredibly transformative. I can't find the right words, I don't know how to say this. There's something that you have to do, something that you are here to do that is so, so important for the healing of the world, for our growth as we move and evolve and begin to develop spiritually. That you have a mission, and you do, you feel it. If you don't fully understand it yet, you feel it. You know it's coming. Intuitively, you feel it and you know it. In this process of changing, you've had to walk away from something. You've had to leave something in the past in order to pursue this. It was very emotional and very difficult. You had a lot of time and effort and emotion and love invested in this, but you knew that you had to walk away. You felt the calling and you knew that you had to move forward. This could have been a third-party situation, not necessarily a third party as an infidelity or another person, but it could have been your work. You could have been working too much, or your work did not allow you to focus your energy on this in the way that it needed to be. So you had to leave that in the past, and you had to leave this third party energy in order to move forward. But I feel it can also be celebration. This could be, you left this in the past, you know it was the right decision, it was hard and it was emotional, but you are celebrating because your spirit has just been lifted, knowing that you made the right choice, that reconnecting with people who speak to your soul, friendships from the past lives, deep spiritual connections. And cups can also represent creativity. You could really be tapping into your creativity and in celebration about this discovery you're making within yourself. Eight of Wands is about communication. You could have received communication or given communication to someone, but I feel like this is action. It can also be fast action. Once you realize this, maybe, timing is fluid. This could not have happened for you yet, could have happened or be happening now. But once you've made this realization, once you've walked away from this and connected with these people that you can work with on this endeavor, you are going to, or you did, take fast action, like a lightning bolt or a horse charging out of the gate. You are ready to make this happen, ready to do the work. You also have the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. So there's been a little bit of conflict. It's a little bit of struggle to find your way through this. I feel like this conflict, Five of Swords is mental. I feel like this conflict has more to do with you finding your confidence, struggling with that. Dig deep. You've got that, and you're going to get through this. You also have Five of Cups, so you're feeling sad and a sense of loss over what you have left behind. But you still have those two full cups, and you are going to find that renewed sense of emotional fulfillment. In fact, you already do. You're just sad about what you've lost. You have the Page of Swords. So again, this tells me that you are on a new path. You have had an idea. You're beginning a new form of study or taking on something that is enlightening mentally. You're communicating about this. You're beginning to communicate about this. You have the Four of Cups as well, which is a cup about dissatisfaction, boredom, missed opportunities. But I feel like when I look at this card in particular today in this reading, I feel more like you've been doing self-reflection. You have been so focused on reflecting and trying to work through the wounds of your past and the choices that you've made that have left you dissatisfied, that you are not seeing what's being offered to you. It's time for you to Stop focusing on the past and to stand up and to be here now. Pay attention to what's going on around you so that you can see that cup that's being offered, so that you can recognize that small, beautiful thing that is going to lead you to a huge discovery. And you have the card of strength. This is a card of healing. It's a card of finding that inner strength within you. You have Jaguar. You also have strength. You guys have all of this strength within you. Dig deep. You've got it. This is also about balance. It's about understanding how to apply your strength. Do you use brute force or do you use finesse? Every situation calls for a different type of action. So a form of discernment as well. But you are coming into an incredible place of strength. Your power is greater than you can imagine, and you are tapping into it. You're going to develop it further, and it is going to propel you forward. And this is a beautiful reading for you, Virgo. I did draw a couple of oracle cards. Just really quickly, I want to give a shout out. The number 7, Realm Designs on Etsy. She's an independent artist, which is why I want to give her a shout out. Beautiful cards. This is the Briar and Blossom Oracle deck. And what I got for you is be still and reflect, which I feel that you have been, but also be aware of what's around you in this period of reflection, as well as be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. I feel like this fear, this lack of self-confidence, you're not being honest with yourself. You've been listening to something that you maybe learned as a child or heard or someone said to you, and you took it in and you made it a part of yourself, and that's why you are lacking this self-confidence. Be honest with yourself. You know in your soul that you have this strength. Release that. Leave it in the past. Be honest with yourself. Own who you are. Own every ounce of your power. You have amazing things that you're going to do. So this is what I have for you. I hope this helps. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, I'd love it if you hit the thumbs up or the bell icon. It helps get the video out for other people to see it. And otherwise, I really appreciate you guys being here. I have so much love for you guys. And I hope I see you again. Until next time, love and light.